Hi, this is Nikki, and I'm here to share the messages that I get from Spirit and from all of our higher selves that come to me for healings and readings and channeled letters. And I'm currently doing a special of channeled letters for only $7 and healings and readings for 3 for 2 for £66. Now, I'm going to share, and all of the details are in the link. Now, I'm going to share some healings that I saw that I did today for people because there was a real theme to the healings. So they were basically, so I'll describe a couple that I saw. So in one of the healings, it was quite sexy. And so there was a real sexual kind of feeling to the healing. And he was saying that he just wants to be able to make love to her and to effectively lose his inhibitions. And so, and how it sort of came about was basically there was right, so there was a train, and the choo-choo train was like going the love train was, and the song that came through was the love train. And so it was kind of like once that track is set in motion, the steam, you know, where does steam go? Once the kettle is boiling, it basically, you know, it's going to explode soon. So the song that came through was Love Train. So there was like a real, basically real energy, basically lots of sexy energy. So I was like, I'm sure that there's lots of people that are having some 5D spiritual, intimacy at the moment. So that was the first thing. The second thing that I saw was that there is a real desire to speak up, basically, to be able to speak your truth. So the throat chakra. So in this particular healing, I saw a boy and a girl, and he gave her a little rose, a red rose, and she was wearing a white dress. And so he said to me that he wants to thank her with the rose for showing him how to love. And because it was the unconditional love that she was sending him that was melting his heart. And I saw him, he had chains around him, and he had like a padlock in his mouth. And she had the key to open the padlock. And when she opened the padlock, the chains fell off. And when the chains fell off, a dove flew out of his mouth. And so again, very powerful symbology around what is happening, because, you know, literally the unconditional love vibration is melting his heart, and what the outcome of that is that he wants to be able to speak up and to speak his truth. And so literally the dove flying out of his mouth is setting him free. So it was just kind of, quite lovely. And then there were, really, basically similar themes about wanting to say, I love you. Another little boy and girl, I saw them, he was making shells. He was on the beach and they were making shells. And he was writing, I love you on the beach in the shells. And then he gave her a necklace of shells as well. And so again, like the necklace, it's a never ending chain, isn't it? This necklace never starts, never begins. It's just never ending. So very, again, insightful of a never ending love. Another one, very, very powerful. I saw them as jousters. So this is quite old fashioned times when you're on a horse and you're in armor. On his shield, he had written ego. And on her shield, she had written love. And they go forward towards each other and they start charging towards each other. And she hit him. So the shield fell down. So the ego fell down. And then I see they come off their horses, and I was guided to do some heart chanting healing. And then once I did the healing, the chanting, I saw them, the armor fell off them, and then they were naked and they were embracing and kind of their, you know, like the kiss. So really, really, you know, basically 3 themes. One very kind of like sexy healing, sexual healing. One about breaking down of the ego. And the other one was wanting to speak up, you know, basically wanting to speak your truth. So they fit. So all of them were sort of like came into those 3 kind of areas. So that's why, and I'm sharing that because, of course, if you are experiencing anything around those areas, your chakras, then clear your throat chakras, clear your, you know, sexual healing, and also the ego, breaking down of the ego. So it was kind of like 3 main areas today. So I'm going to finish with the mantra, which is from the Love Mantra book that I've done. And you can get this on Amazon. And it's a really cool way to get messages and to raise your vibe. Because number 43 is this. Today I step into our reunion bubble that is full of love and full of the energy of our dream life. Today I step into our reunion bubble that is full of love and full of the energy of our dream life. Repeat, repeat, repeat. So I'm going to finish by saying, what is letter 43? So, because I didn't finish it earlier, because my phone cut off again. I mean, just crazy cut off times this morning. It cut off again in a really poignant time, and the number was very big sync for me. So, letter 43. You're the rainbow in the sky. Every colour on the rainbow is what sprays out of your soul like a huge water spray. Imagine running through a water sprinkler and feel the water on your body. Imagine the tingling sensation. Imagine the feeling of coolness, the tickling. That is what your energy is doing to me. It's tantalizing my body, my mind, and waking me up to my soul. Like a water sprinkler, you are cleansing me so I can listen to who I am. I can listen and hear my soul. Our soul. Our love is calling me to you. So, I'm going to read that last bit again, and it is, like a water sprinkler, you are cleansing me so I can listen to who I am. I can listen and hear my soul. Our soul, our love is calling me to you. Wow, there you go. Oh, look, I just turned to number 39. How funny, because it's about passion and desire. So, I am the freedom, the passion, and the desire of my divine destiny. So, I am the freedom, the passion, and the desire of my divine destiny. Of course, your divine destiny is to be in the arms of your twin, having